Kevin Stefanski asked, are the regulars going to get any action in this final preseason game? He talked about it. So did Joel Bitonio.
We'll tell you before the game, I promise you, Tony. No, I'll announce it on Friday. I want to get through these next 2 days. We have a plan. I want to get through these next 2 days, talk about it, see how we come out of it, and then I'll let you guys know on Friday.
We don't really know yet. Coaches, we're going through a normal week of practice, and we're going to kind of fill it out, I think. But we're trying to get in the mentality of a regular season now, like Wednesday install and all those type of things. So we're trying to get more of a normal week, but we still have some camp elements too. We're still going to compete a little bit against ones versus ones and stuff like that in practice.
So Hayden, would you play the starters at all? And again, I could be convinced either way. I think last year kind of proved you don't necessarily need preseason games, and with what is expected in an extra regular season game, I certainly understand not wanting to send some regulars out there and getting them banged up.
Yeah, I would not play their starters at all. I think especially with this offense, they're coming back into a very continuous group with all the players back. The starting 11 is going to be the exact same as last year. You have the same head coach, you have the same offensive coordinator, you have the same position coaches. So I would not worry at all about putting the offense out there. They got their work in against the Giants, and I'm good with that. Defensively, again, really wouldn't worry about it too much either. You don't want to have Myles Garrett out there. You don't want to have Jadeveon Clowney out there. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe, a couple of plays from Anthony Walker, a couple of plays from John Johnson. But even then, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth playing any of the starters because you're not in a controlled environment. Guys could, end up making hits that are a little less than savory. It's not an environment where guys can come out and just be controlled in their environment. So I think for that reason, they got their work in against the Giants. It was controlled. There was no tackling to the ground. It was, they didn't get into a fight until after practice, which was just two guys. So I think that you got your work in. You don't need to worry about playing the starters, especially so close to the regular season.
Yeah, I would agree. And again, someone could convince me they should play. I wouldn't necessarily hold it against them. I think the risk is much greater than the reward. So I would agree with you.